Welcome back to my daily Tezo update. Without further ado, let's begin our daily parliament session highlight. Chaired by Honorable Speaker Kimbustam Timbila, the 7th day of 17 Tibetan Parliament in Exile's 5th session continued with the deliberation and clarification on the report of Department of Information and International Relations, that's Chirelihung, from yesterday. The members of the House tabled our concerns and queries to the Kanlu of DIIR. And then, as per the devised list of business, the session proceeded with legislative procedures, a first reading for amendment on some articles of the Charter. Just to let you know, a special majority of not less than 2/3 of the total strength of the House is required for an amendment of Charter, which means we'll need at least 30 votes to amend each article of the Charter of Tibetans in Exile. So we began with Article 63, Clause 2, that's the criteria for Commissioner of the Tibetan Supreme Justice Commission, proposed by Sigyon Pembatsirla, which passed for the second reading in the House. So the second amendment proposal was for Article 25, 45, 47, 63, 97, 101, 107, which was proposed by the Standing Committee of Parliament. With last moment revised business, the session then continued with the deliberation and approval of the recurring budget and special recurring budget of the Department of Information and International Relations. The members of the House Tezo deliberated on Tibet Museum, importance of Tibet advocacy, particularly in India. We also spoke about need of detailed research on CCP's transnational repression, on Tibet support group meeting that's happening very soon, on publications, videography projects, and other queries related to the budget of DIR, which were duly answered and clarified by Kalu. Herein, Sikyong Pembatsirla, the incumbent Kalu of Department of Homes, Nangsi, proposed amendments to Article 5, Article 6, Article 7 and 9, and Article 12 of the Rules and Regulation for allotment of residential quarters for staff and former staff. That's called Pimitiksuki Lesha Tha Desha Kotemki Tikshi. And the proposal was also passed for second reading. And amendment on Article 9 of the Rules of Budget, that's called Senju Pimi Shumu Dugu Logo Ngunzi Tangsing Chegi Tikshi, and amendment on Article 7, 10, 12, and 18 of the Regulation for Tibetan Voluntary Contribution and Other Contributions, that's called Senju Pimi Thanga Chengmu Tha Dungu Shienda Ki Pubop Timi, was also proposed by Sikyong Pembatsirla, the incumbent Kalu of Department of Finance, passed for the second reading as well in the House. Thereafter, amendment to Article 8 of the Rules and Regulation for Salaries and Other Allowances for Supreme Justice Commissioner and other Justice Commissioners. Then Article 6, Clause 1 and Article 7, Clause 2 of the Rules and Regulation for honorarium, daily allowances and other entitlements for the members of the Tibetan Parliament. Then Article 8, Clause 1, 2 of the Rules and Regulations for salaries and other allowances for Sikyong and the Kaluns. And then again, Article 8, Clause 1 and 2 of the Rules and Regulations for salaries and other allowances for the Chief Election Commission. And finally, the Article 8, again, Clause 1 and 2 of the Rules and Regulation for salaries and other allowances for the Chairperson of Public Service Commission. And finally, Article 8, Clause 1 2 of the Rules and Regulation for Salaries and Other Allowances for the Auditor General of the Office of the Auditor were also passed for the second reading in the House. Furthermore, Sikyong Pembatirla, the incumbent Kanu of Department of Finance, tabled an official motion declaring a payment exemption of 90% for Tibetans abroad in payment of their voluntary contributions which have missed their contribution, or those registering for a new Green Book. After much deliberation in the House, it was unanimously decided that every Tibetan diaspora who has missed its voluntary contribution, or anyone registering for a new Green Book, will be applicable for the exemption, which will be available for payment update from the new fiscal year of from the 1st April 2023 to 31st March 2024. So the 90% exemption relevant individuals can pay their remaining 10% contribution in either lump sum or installments during the year. So this is actually a gentle reminder to everyone to spread this message to everyone and anyone who can seize this opportunity of fulfilling your responsibility as a Tibetan towards CTA. We really do appreciate your voluntary contributions to CTA for its sustainability and reaching its aims. So for today, the session adjourned at 7 p.m. until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, and the secure budget of the Department of Information and International Relations and second reading of the amendment will remain open for discussions tomorrow. So yeah, Tharin Dagaran Samshari Sani Jayo.